to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hunter.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's high. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for a man. It's Rayola. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going for the goal line. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Husker! And the comeback is on. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Western Kentucky is going to walk off the field there in Bowling Green with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the left. Finds some room. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one ought to give them full control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument,
before. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Huskers have this offense rolling. Lost to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Barney. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's third down.
Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play from the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They want that clock to run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Going to the running game. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, rock chalk! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
59, Nebraska, 40.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab down the middle. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. The come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
By the receiver.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Tackle.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
1st and goal, Nebraska.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
On to attempt the try. Right down the middle. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Huskers want to move quickly.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. With the clock running, this should be the final play. After back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.